Right. So if you're somehow randomly watching this, join the Discord, join the Telegram. They're linked down below. But yeah, I've decided to completely start to build my own. So I've created this Quant Freedom folder. I also have a private repo now. Um, got my private repo here that I just started because I realized that I'm literally not using anything from VectorBT except to download the information from CCXT, which I could do myself, and also using the RSI, which I could just do from TAlib, I believe. I think it can do the Cartesian product. I'm not sure, but so I've created this for myself, and here I was actually able to get my own setup. I changed all of this stuff. Guess I don't need this. And then what I also realized is that what this extra requires for web, you just put this web thing right here at the very end, and it'll install the extra stuff here so I can work on the website as well. And so I also deleted all of my virtual environments, and I also deleted all of the other Pythons that I have, and I deleted Anaconda. And so all I have now is this virtual environment and this Python package installed. And so this Quant Freedom one right here is actually ran from this setup. So I haven't tested it yet, but in theory, I mean, it should work. I went through, removed everything. And so here we've got the typing. I also ended up removing anything and everything. What else is there? So I have this backtester. And the reason why I have the backtester is folder is because I'm eventually going to work it to the where there's a backtester side of things and there's like a trading side of things. And so inside of here, we just have the number, we have the enums, we've got this base, and here just done this typing as TP. Everything is working, it seems. We've got all these things installed here. Yeah, so this actually works, it seems. We shall see what happens when I actually try to run something. But you can see here we've got quantfreedom.egg.info. What? So we will copy this here. Yeah, so we shall see how this goes. I guess I updated the setup.py. Okay. So this is it. And I also deleted all of the pip packages and all of that other stuff. And I also learned that you can purge the cache for pip, which is important in case you wanted to update anything. But yeah, we shall see if this actually works. And so now, oh my goodness. Okay. So what do we do from here? Well, I guess Okay, so last night I was working on this log and order records. I don't think that I'll be able to do the records for some reason here. I don't know, but we'll see. I forget exactly where we were at. Oh yeah, I completely just just commented out the cell. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to touch that. Oh yeah, and then that's the crazy part here too, is that I have it under quantfreedom, and then inside of this we have the backtester. So I think this is how you do, from plotly dot, like if I go here, I think that this is from import plotly dot graph objects. I would assume that, so plotly, inside of plotly there's graph objects, there's this, there's that. So inside of mine it should say something like, yeah, so I should be able to do plotly.io, plotly.graphobs, plotly.express. So for me, I'm thinking the same thing here. We shall do it like this, and then yeah, and so I left the typing and stuff like that outside of these folders. Probably going to be using those. So yeah, we'll see how things develop. I don't know what other folders that I will need. Maybe I don't know, but this is crazy. This is crazy that this seems to be actually working. There's no way it's actually going to work though. There's no way. There's no way when I try to run this thing it's going to actually do something. Maybe I could just something like is it, do something like this will be tester thing. Okay, and so does that mean that I can create a nb dot, and then freedom, wait, dot nb dot help tester thing. What? Non-default named template field order records not follow default field bar. Not follow default field. What did it say? Non-default named tuple field order records cannot follow default field bar. Non-default named tuple field order records. What is it? 68. Order records, bar. Oh, I see. It's this. Uh, yeah. I don't know. Can you do that? All stops. But anyways, there's no way this shit actually works. There's no way. There's no way. Wow, I still can't believe this is real. Um, what the fuck does this even mean? Yeah. What is even going on? It's so insane. I don't know I understand what this stuff means, but it's like I couldn't have done this by myself and just coded this stuff up. What is this? Why is this going so much faster than I ever? I thought that it was when I was going to do this, it was going to take me forever and I was going to have all these errors and it wasn't going to work. And then it just works. I'm on 23,320. Why am I on that? Now I wonder. I don't think the simulate thing is going to work. But, oh, what? Why does it work now? Oh, because I don't have the other thing over here. Um, this is insane. Well, I gotta go max and come back and start the process of where we left off. Yeah, insane. Oh, the other problem is that They need to think I need to come over here and I think I need to do this. Well, how do I do this? I need to go on the main. Wait, there is no dev branch anymore. There's none of that stuff. Uh, anyways, I think I need to do the all right, and here I need to something needs to be all right. What I need to do is now we shall wait and see. Yeah, there we go. So, I guess what I'm planning on doing is with this, for the purposes of being able to make videos, we'll still have the quant freedom thing. It'll still be up and running. And then what I plan on doing, so this will still be up and running and people can download if they want to. Then what the ultimate idea here is that okay. So yeah, we'll work on this. Oh, I forgot that I'm in tests. So I don't need to have like a separate window. I just have this. Okay, wow. And then I guess over here, that means that I could open folder. Let me see. Open folder. So I could just open this test right here, and this will still allow me to hmm? No module named backtester. What do you mean? What do you mean, sir? Module named backtester. How did this? Maybe I actually need to move this test folder outside of this. How was this possible? It was just working. Huh? It just worked. What is this thing talking about? It just worked. It changed this. I never had this to even begin with. What happened? Okay, so I think the issue was since I'm running it from here, um I need to have it always be quantfreedom.backtester.base. I think this is the way it is supposed to be. Seems like that's the way he has it. Anyways, it works now. So there we go. I guess that makes sense because if I had this folder inside of this, then I would just go to the backtester. But since it's not in the folder, I have to go to quantfreedom.backtester. All that stuff. Anyways, damn. Now we shall see. Updated now. It's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's change this really quickly. Add leverage and add. Okay. Fine. So this. I got so worried when that stopped working because I was like, no, I thought it was gonna work. All that happiness for nothing. There it is. There it is. All right. Anyways. Max. I don't know what to do. I can't really like concentrate because this just doesn't make any sense right now. The fact that I was able to clean up, I just feel like the fact that I was able to clean up all my virtual environments, I was able to get this thing. I was able to get rid of all the Pythons, uninstall all those, get this virtual environment here up and running and getting it to do that, getting this done. Like, I don't know, this just doesn't make any sense. And I was, yeah, I don't know. This doesn't, none of this makes any sense. How is any of this possible? So I'm gonna go to the gym because I need to lift some weights because this is just unbelievable. Uh, I don't know what to do. Um, Holy Jesus. I really need to do this cache thing. Anyways, I need to go to the gym before I shit all over the place. But yeah. Oh yeah, I need to do the leverage thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. This is insane. It's kind of like this is it. This is the moment. This is the starting point where it's it. This is it. This is me. This is this is it. Yeah. This is it. Uh I have made it to the starting line for the first time in my life. I've made it to the starting line for finances. I'll say finances. Well, I'm not going to say that for the first time in my life, but it feels like it. Well, I guess it does, where it's like the first time in my life to where I have searched and searched and searched and searched, and I finally found the thing that is going to bring in the thing that can bring in the passive income that I've been searching for forever. All the other times, there was no way I was going to be completely passive, but this is it. This is unless, well, I guess that's the other part now. Is like now it's a race against the universe. You know, what's going to happen first? Am I going to be able to get successful and get money off this cryptocurrency thing? Or is the AI thing going to come through and just fucking destroy everything before that happens? Um, I think the AI thing is going to happen first because you have literally the whole world working on the AI thing and you have me working on this. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure the AI thing is going to come through and ruin everything. But I hope I hope that I can beat it. I hope that I can beat it. So I've decided to make a Quant Freedom free version and a Quant Freedom Pro version. So I have this. I have the Pro version that I just created. So I took all that stuff that I was working on, and I created this. No, it's not. Now I created this branch. Let's see here. No fucking affecting this game. Then, where are we at? So I have this Quant Freedom Pro on the dev branch here. And so now that's private. And for here, I'm going to have this Quant Freedom. And now I'm going to take what I created within Vector BT, and I am going to do what I did for the Pro version, is just make it its own standalone thing. So now I have to copy all of this and just want freedom. And freedom version. Where is the version? Okay, so we need so that's basically what I'm doing now is trying to go back and forth with all this stuff. Yeah. All right, well, we've got my thing. We got my thing, the pro version, the free version, VBT free version, pro version. The problem is that I updated CCXT, and now it no longer works with the free VBT. So if I come here and I try to download the data, it does not work. And so, now I'm going to have to go in here and figure out how to, because if I do CCXT here and I just do fetch open high low close volume for BTC, we do get the information, and if I do put like 30 minutes, so now I would have to create some type of for loop that loops from the start until the end, and I keep sending this information back over and over and over and over again. And I did just so happen to come across my old stuff. I knew I made something like this, so we have this here where I did this parse time frame. I remember this. And so here I can say, you know, I can send it like 1 minute, 30 minute, 2 months, year, whatever it is. So for the time frame, then I guess that would be the start date, and then I would have to do the end date, and then I'd have to. I think the limit is. Yeah, so the limit is like 200 or something like that. But also, too, I just found out that Bybit recently updated. So, yeah. I'm not sure I'm dealing with that problem again. Do I go with just Bybit's API, or do I use CCXT? Because CCXT is changing every 5 seconds. I don't really care to deal with that stuff. But if I use CCXT, then it's possible that I can get people to do it on Binance and download the data on KuCoin and all this other stuff. Um, and we're just talking about downloading the data, so I could end up doing my own little. Well, I'm going to have to do something like this. VBT.ccxt data. I'm gonna have to do like qf.ccxt dot download or something like that, and then because then I'm also going to have to return this as some type of database in polars. So yeah, yeah. Let the journey begin. Let the journey begin. Because here I'm also going to be able to send it, you know, a list of coins to download as well. So, should be fun. Also, I realized that I hate CCXT for downloading information, but it seems that if we look on the Bybit website here, this is so amazing. You can just go here and it will. What is this? What is this? Is this their documentation? No, this isn't their documentation. But if you go on this run, here's an example. If you go to this run, docs API. So docs v5, if you go to run, docs API Explorer. Oh, API Explorer here. So K-line. And then you can just come in here and you can just type whatever you want. I would select inverse. I want the symbol. I want the 5-minute, whatever. Here's my thing. And then boom, it'll just make all this stuff for you. And so I don't know how this whole thing works here in CCXT, but the thing about why I would rather use Pybit in like Bybit API, Binance API and all those other things is because CCXT never ever updates their documentation ever. It's just they just don't do it. Unless I'm missing something. They just don't. And so I think it would be well, actually, wait a minute. It says that it was updated 3 days ago. Well, I guess according to this, it says if this page is not being rendered for you, you can go to the mirror at docs.ccxt and then I guess I don't know what version this is, but it says latest. I guess this is the latest. But anyways, yeah, just dealing with CCXT. I've never like dealing with CCXT's documentation. So for the sake of me wanting to do this, all I'm simply trying to do is download the data and then that's it. And so I'll just use Bybit, especially for now. I'll use Bybit. Yeah. All right, so we've got the free version over here. we're trying with CCXT. I'm just going to go with Bybit for now. So I'm going to have to go use Pybit. And then once I use Pybit, I'll have to create that for loop that goes through and downloads as much data as possible. And then once that happens, I need to create I need to create a thing like how he has over here where it's like vbt.ccxtdata.download. I need to do something where it's like qf.bybit.download, and then you send the symbol, the start date, the end date, the time frame, and then from there it'll just cycle through and download all this data. Then we'll put it in a polars data frame, and we'll change these to date time, and we will get this information here. It's kind of insane that these are all 0.5, even though it's very interesting. I thought that they moved away from these 0.5s. I thought they were doing all types of different things. But anyways, we'll do that. We'll store the data, and then in the polars, and then from there we will be able to take that data, and then I'm gonna have to create like a qf.rsi, and then .run or something like that, and then do the same thing that he's doing here, and then after that, I guess we have this below. And I have to create all this shit from scratch. So these shouldn't be difficult. I just don't know this RSI and then RSI below. Anyways, this is for what I need to figure out. So tomorrow it's gonna be trying to figure out how to loop through this Bybit thing and create it within quantfreedom and use Pybit or CCXT if they message me back.